What? You had a meeting with that racist? Was he racist when every single actor and every single rapper wanted to be on his hit TV show? Was it racist when everybody wanted to quote him in their songs or take a picture with him for magazines before he decided to run? Was it racist then? Oh no? Oh no. It was. Okay. Okay, just checking. But I want to show this to y'all, man.
Doing an interview with me, obviously you're going to take abuse for doing that. Like, why would you do that?
Because I think it's silly not to talk to people, whether we agree or not.
Right?
That has nothing to do with it. You know, it's like, this is what it's all about. Let's talk about it. Let's debate. And you know, I've been shut out.
Wait, that sounds like right-wing extremism and whataboutism.
But I've been shut out. You know, some platforms will not have me on.
Why?
They don't like that I'm independent thinker. I'm not part of the herd. I'm not part of go along to get along gang, so to speak. So,
but that's the thing though, black people would say that you're a part of the go along to get along gang whenever you have a conversation with somebody who is outside of our bubble. Whenever black people have a meeting and say, guess what, guys? We don't like Trump no more. We also don't like anybody from Fox News. Anybody that we know who decides to have a conversation with them and show thyself friendly to them people who are not human and under God, no, they're no longer part of the crew. We can't have that.
You know, I'm an outsider. And so, you know, I'm not part of the club. So I have to go places for one that I'm welcome and where I can voice my opinion without somebody, you know, saying I'm a bad person and that they never want to have me on their platform again.
What platforms have banned you?
I tried to go on The View. They didn't have me on The View.
Why?
Wow. This dude is way more culture, way more black culture than anybody on The View. You can't name anybody who's more important to black culture. No, hold on. I gotta say this. See, this is the bullshit. This is the bull sugar honey iced tea that I got an issue with. We don't like to talk about race. We don't like to talk about all that other stuff, but race is always gonna be an issue. Here this guy is, Ice Cube is having a conversation, a real conversation, an honest conversation with Tucker Carlson. They won't even accept him on The View, the racist ass View, who claim to be for minorities, who claim to be the people's champs, who claim to be for everybody who was oppressed, who's taken advantage of, who was starting from the back, claim to be for everybody who was negatively affected by 1619. Y'all so daggone evil. Y'all are evil.
Well, a few of the guests,
not y'all, I'm talking about The View,
just really didn't like where I was coming from. So, or a few of the hosts, I mean. So that's what I was told by the producers. You know, I don't know if the producers was just copping out and using some of the hosts to not have me come on and explain myself, but
you'd be a good booking for them.
I've been on there before.
Yeah.
You know, it's just when I've became an independent thinker, when I've, you know, I don't follow their brand of politics, I guess.
But if you can't think for yourself, then you're not really free, are you?
No, you're not. You're not. I've been excluded on Oprah, you know.
On Oprah?
On Oprah, yeah, I've been excluded, yeah. Man,
I would think you'd be the person Oprah would want to promote. I mean, you grew up in South Central, you were successful at a young age.
Facts.
You have dignity, you say what you think. Like,
Facts.
I thought that was the goal.
Facts. Tucker, what Tucker just now said, 1000% true. Wouldn't you think? Hold up, whoa. Hold on, this is the thing. I have to say this. I'm gonna shut up. I promise you I'm gonna shut up because y'all didn't come here to hear me talk. Some of you may have. Wouldn't you think that if they wanted to encourage other children from the inner city, other youth who come from backgrounds where they didn't have their father in the house or one or both of their parents were on drugs and grew up in impoverished communities and were black also, when you think they will want to put another successful black man in front of them, maybe somebody who's also a free thinker, somebody who's saying, yo, you ain't got to get out there and sell no drugs or shake your ass in order to win. You ain't got to go in strip club. You ain't got to go and strip. You ain't got to go and rob anybody or bust them upside the head to win. Only thing you got to do is tap into what's in your mind. That's how you win. Why wouldn't you want to put somebody like this in front of that audience? I tell you why. It's because you want them to stay and remain dumb, deaf, and blind. That's what I get from it. That's just me, though.
Me too. You know, I don't know what it is, but several of my, I had a movie called Barbershop, you know.
Yeah, I remember.
That I wasn't invited to participate with the cast. I produced a show called Black White, and it was It was a very controversial show. And once again, they had the whole cast on, but I wasn't invited.
You hear that? That's twice.
So I don't know.
That's twice. Barbershop and the show Black White. He made them both. He wrote them both. He produced and directed them both. But guess what? When they was invited to Oprah, he was not. Kiss my butt with that.
Know what that's,
on Oprah's show.
Yeah, so I don't know what that's really.
But Oprah's obviously a saintly, godlike figure who's revered by all decent people. Why would she exclude you?
I really don't know. You know, that's something that I would love to find out. But I can't tell you there's a single thing that I've done or said to her.
Have you noticed that it is more controversial to criticize Oprah than to burn the American flag?
Really?
Seems that way. I've never heard anybody criticize Oprah. Do you think it's political or do you think it's deeper than that? I mean, you're not like a right winger.
No.
No? No. You don't even seem that political.
No, I'm not really. I'm pretty much, just want to do right by the people, So
and he's always been that way. That's why he's always wrote them stories and wrote them TV shows and wrote them movies. And the first people he will put in them joints, they would not be, he'll put trained actors in there. He wasn't no slouch. He wasn't just putting anybody in his movies, but he was putting people who were loved like a lot by the culture, by black culture. He would put them in those movies. He was no different from a Spike Lee. And guess what? I bet Spike Lee hates his guts right now.
That comes through the private sector. Wherever it comes, I'm down to work with whoever's down to do something right for the people.
So I remember reading you say something along the lines of, I didn't vote for Trump. I'm not a Trump voter. You actually attacked Trump at one point, but you were willing to meet with Trump. Do you think that crossed a line?
I think some people didn't like that, but I think it's idiotic. Enemies meet.
Right.
They
hear
talk.
That?
I'm pretty sure.
Y'all hear that? Enemies meet. Y'all hear that? He said enemies meet.
That comes through political means.
They have conversations or they duke it out, but they meet. You don't just shun him. We're not going to talk to him. Y'all are so damn childish. Everybody treat everything like a damn middle school or something, or even a high school. But y'all are childish. Y'all get in y'all little cliques, y'all little groups, and that person don't talk like us, or don't look like us, or don't walk like us, and don't party like us, or don't think like us. So guess what? We're not going to talk to him anymore. Shh, they're coming. Don't even look over there. Just act like they're not here. That is some childish sugar honey iced tea, man.
There's some communication between Russia and the Ukraine right now. Somebody's on the phone talking to somebody, trying to come up with a solution. We just got to talk. That's the only way we're going to work this out. I know when the talking stops, the fighting starts. A lot of people, they, think
They prefer to fight.
Republican. I'm a right winger. Just because
he has free thought. He'll sit down and have conversations with. He's probably very much Democrat. Nobody knows that. He's just the person that's out there like, nah, I want to have a conversation with you. The only way I'm going to do it, the only way I can understand you is by sitting across from you. I want to have a conversation with you. Can we do that? Can we? No? Oh, you already think you already said you better than me, huh? I'm The View. The View already said y'all better than me. I guess I can't come over there. What about you, Oprah? Nope. You already think you're better than me. Okay. So I'm not going to have any conversations with people who think opposite of me. How can we fix anything? How can we fix anything? How can we have an objective conversation? We just want to have conversations that make us feel good. I know they think the way I think. This is going to be an amazing conversation. They go to places that we go. This is going to be an amazing conversation. They do the things we do. This is going to be an amazing No, it's not. That's going to be a boring-ass conversation that goes in a damn circle, in an echo chamber. Oh, you like him? I like him too. Did you like him? You like him too. I like Obama. You like Obama too. It's dumb as hell. You're not going to fix anything that way. That's the one thing that people used to talk about Trump about. The fact that he will go to these different countries and he will talk to people that we've been ignoring for the longest time. And what happened? He would demand respect from each and every last one of those people in those countries. Now we don't have anybody that does that. And guess who's losing respect all around the world? We are.